DNA, the Rheede Alliance, straight defiant and focal industry compliance. Are we still hijacking all the industries buying clients? Arsenic on production and I am, well, lyrically violent. One word to define this, timeless. Think me, think Arsenic, now musically combine it. You can't price it, so it's priceless. Boom bap basement 1995 shit. I don't know how else to describe this, but look in our DNA cause that's where you'll find it. Arsenic, the Rheede Alliance.
Go by the name of Youngsta, also known as Youngsta CPT, Youngsta Kaapstad, the kid you should never sleep on, Mr. White Gen himself, representing for all the youths out there.
Well, my name is Arsenic, hip-hop producer, sound engineer for Metal Lab Productions. Been producing for the last couple of years now, like say since about 2004, 2005, and yeah,
that's pretty much what you do.
like yeah, just been working. My passion is like really hard-hitting boom bap beats. Really rooted in the spirit of collaboration, so a lot of my stuff is working with a lot of guys. Like I think since the beginning, like when I started off with Writer's Block, then various other projects that all kind of based on collaboration. So that's the kind of spirit that I want to keep alive with what I'm doing now as well. Even with what I did with Youngsta as well, it gets me out of my comfort zone. So at the time when I met Youngsta, that was him like really making that decision, like, yo, I'm gonna get my name out there. So I was just someone that he met in the scheme of things, you know. And I'm never about like, you know, not gonna steer anybody else's course or what they on about, you know. So it's like what I always do, I just always initiate the thing, like, yo, I dig. And like you were saying, the Fresh Prince in Nike Air stuff. I got a couple of beats come through, you know, let's have a listening session, you can take some stuff home with you. And so he was busy with other stuff in the meantime, in the interim, and so I just kept giving him beats, him recording it, and then there was quite a pace at the beginning, and then there was a time it kind of just chilled out. He was busy with he released a couple of other projects, and then I was busy with a few other stuff. So I suppose it was mainly due to that. It wasn't like kind of 2 years constant, like, you know, like tracks. Really like every day. We had like 50 tracks. And it just took some time, and it wasn't even a plan to release an album even. It just ended up being this body of work that we worked on over this time, and it made sense for people to hear because we really dig the music, you know.
You know, the music wasn't rushed. It wasn't a thing where we were like, oh, we have to finish it here, there's a deadline, you know what I mean, or we need to kick out 10 tracks by the end of this month, you know. It was just something that, because we both feel it the same way, you know. So the music that we're gonna make is gonna have soul, it's gonna have heart, it's gonna have a message, and also the fact that I at least take time before I come and record my stuff lets you know that I make sure that what I'm gonna come record on the day is for definite. Like it's not a second guess, like, oh, should we put it out or shouldn't we put it out, or do you think it's good enough? You know, it's like I make sure that I'm certain of the work that I'm gonna come make by Gary, because I know he's serious about this. So, you know, that's the same way I am every time I come in the studio.
The guy that designed it, the album cover, Spot Colors, he kind of assisted with, he came up with the name pretty much. We knew it's gonna be called DNA, simply because boom bap is, I believe it's in the DNA of hip hop, and it's always gonna be there. You listen to all these big mainstream artists, they have these new age beats, but there's always that one or two boom bap stuff, so it's always present. So that was my reasoning behind that, and kind of the primary definition. But then we wanted it to stand for something else, and we were just bouncing ideas around, and nothing was gelling, and the designer was like, the Rheede Alliance, and we look at each other and we just all laugh, and we like, so we like, yo, that's the best reaction that we got from everybody, man. We must stick with that name.
Yeah.
People's gonna not want to say that
Yeah.
in you know, journalists is not gonna want to say that on TV or like in papers or anything, but they were like, are we naming it for them? Or like, you know, so we're like, nah, let's keep it because it's the one name that kind of gelled with us, and it's a term used to describe something that's something that people like, you know, if it's cool or they down with it, it's that's dairy name, as well as I don't like that thing. It's dairy name, I don't like it. So there's two different contexts for it as well.
Like, I know there has to be some sort of commercial appeal to your music, you know, but the thing is now, do you sacrifice your art itself just to become, you know, just to become the commercial guy, or do you make the commercial people like the kind of music that you want to make? You know what I'm saying? And that's what the DNA album is basically a testament of, because we stuck to what we want to do. You know, even the name DNA Alliance, we thought like, is the media really gonna, you know, appreciate or understand this and embrace it? But you know, we still ran with it anyway because that is what we feel like we needed to do at this time in the game, you know, and it worked.
DNA, DNA Alliance, straight defiant and focal industry compliance. Are we still hijacking all the industries buying clients? Arsenic on production and I am, well, lyrically violent.